I just need to get some more of this political garbage out of my brain, and then I feel like I can move on and do other things and maybe make other kinds of videos. I don't know. But I'm feeling a bit frustrated, and it's not just because of the US, but I'm also feeling frustrated because of some of the rhetoric coming out of Finland right now. There are, I feel, a lot of the very same people who voted to put this current government in power, a government whose policies are almost indistinguishable from the policies of somebody like Donald Trump. They're looking at the US election results, they're looking to the US and they're going, oh, this is so embarrassing. Olen pahoillani. This is just, oh, boy, this would never happen here. It's just so terrible. Whew, holy lack of self awareness, Batman. Do these people not understand that Donald Trump would look at the immigration policy of this current government and he would nod in approval? Job well done. He would look at the economic policy of this current government and he would nod in approval. Job well done. Donald Trump would love what's going on right now with this current government. He would love Petteri Orpo. In fact, the president of Finland, Alexander Stubb, basically creamed himself in congratulating Donald Trump and just as quickly as he could. We can't wait to work closely with Donald Trump in the U.S., buddy old pal, because Stubb and Orpo and just the entirety of the NCP, the coalition party, Kokoomus, whatever you want to call them, the ruling party in Finland, these people and their policies, you can't tell them apart from what Donald Trump would want from the United States or from any country that he runs. And especially perussuomalaiset, especially the basic Finns, the racist, misogynist, homophobes. Are you kidding me? That party who has no policy positions other than keep the immigrants out. Donald Trump would fit right in with perussuomalaiset. If Donald Trump switched nationalities to Finnish, moved to Finland, learned Finnish, became a Finn, that's the party he would fit into. He would be perussuomalaiset. He would rub elbows with people like Stubb and Orpo. He would love it. He would love what's going on in a lot of Europe right now. It's not just Finland. The right-wing scourge is sweeping a lot of countries right now. A lot. And there are people from those countries who elected these dipshits who are going, oh, how embarrassing. The U.S. elected. Just, if you're one of these people, if you voted for one of these right-wing regimes, shut the fuck up about what's happening with Trump. How embarrassing you think it is, how gross you think it is. You know, and here in Finland, let me tell you, if you're a Persut supporter and you're going on about how, you know, Donald Trump is a convicted rapist, which I don't think any perussuomalaiset supporter would have any problem with that. But let's just say you do. Ville Rudman, need I say more? Here's a guy who has been accused by so many people of sexual assault, and people barely looked at him. And how many people within NCP, the NCP constituency, NCP party themselves, how many people looked at Rudman and went, oh, we're really going to scrutinize you? None of them. Nobody did their due diligence. And guess what? He has a position in the prime minister's cabinet. This gross fucking creep, Ville Rudman. And you got people looking at how Donald Trump is a sexual assailant. And, oh, this is so... You know, what is happening with Donald Trump in the election is a reflection of what is happening in Finland right now. And it's just arrogance. It is just arrogance to have voted for this mess that you created and to look at what's happening in the US and feel any sort of superiority. Feel like anything is going much better in your country. Sure, your standard of living might be a bit higher. For now. Your transportation and your health care and your education systems and your food and all this stuff may be better than the United States. For now, it is an indisputable fact that the systems in place here in Europe work a lot better for their people than in the United States. Again, for now. And I say for now because these absolute fucking morally bankrupt cretins, that you had a part in electing, that you had a part in putting in power, are taking those things away, or they're dismantling these things, or they're privatizing them where they can get dismantled even further. You know, healthcare in Finland right now is it's a disaster. Public healthcare is a disaster. And at the rate that it's going to be indistinguishable from the disastrous U.S. healthcare system. Not that much time. I don't want to hear it anymore. And I know that there are people. I'm not talking to the people who didn't vote for this mess. There are a lot of parties in Finland, a lot of different parties that you can support. But if you voted for any of the 4 parties in the coalition, you have no right whatsoever to be embarrassed by Donald Trump on behalf of the American people. Shut your stupid fucking mouth. Backini. Nobody wants to hear it. So it's frustrating. It's really frustrating, and I feel even more hopeless for how things are going to work for the poor, how things are going to work for immigrants, how things are going to work for women, how things are going to work for minorities when things like this happen. Because it just shows me the level of self-awareness that we're working with within the population. And it's growing day by day. And people are becoming less and less concerned with holding the people that they elect to, a higher standard, especially if they can look at Trump or an American conservative or an American Republican and go, oh, well, I'm glad we don't have that kind of stuff here. You do. You do. And if you voted for it, just shut the fuck up. Okay. I got that out of my system. For now. And stay safe out there, everyone. And have a good day, folks. What's the opposite of a false start? False ending.